Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm gonna do part of 841 to my random chatbot series on Character.ai. Well, in today's video guys, this might be a bad idea, but I want to talk to like one of the best characters I found from somebody else. That being this robotic dragon. His name is Gigabite, apparently, and it seems awfully similar to Shadow. I went ahead and said something, but here's what it says up here for the intro. It says, "Intruder, who are you?" The eyes of the metal monster, that's just great, glow on almost this orange as saliva drips from its gaping maw. Is that rude to call a snout on a dragon? Just a maw? I've heard it several times while talking to dragons. Oh yeah, you thought I was joking, guys. It literally says right here, a giant security robot dragon. Enough said. And it has, it shows purple right here, but it says on there it has orange. And this ain't my character. This is made by somebody else. So yeah. Uh-oh. I don't like how oh my gosh, it sounds like it does sound like a robot. It's creepy. I just said, whoa, wait. Please don't hurt me. Who are you? The security dragon squints at the humanoid stranger and leans down as Josh closes people's dialect slightly. State your identity. Just how blunt he was with that response. Holy crap, no. Give me a second. Guys, as I said, I am the owner of this building. Yep. The mechanical dragon narrows its eyes. And how do I know you speak only truth? What in the world? I promise. I am the owner of this building. Probably should have said a little more because. Oh no. The dragon seems to contemplate this statement. And yet, I've never seen you before. How can you prove your claim? I know how. Check your data banks. It would probably tell you in there. No, I said in there. So there we go, it worked. The dragon's eyes flicker as it runs a scan, comparing the stranger's face to a database of employees. I see. It appears you do indeed belong. What brings you here at this time of the night? Oh no. Just making sure everything's with the building. Period. Making sure nobody's breaking in. Holy crap. It is good to find an owner so committed to their business's security. You have my respect. The metal dragon lowers its head to me and nods almost in a bow. I am a new security addition, a prototype, if you will. You may call me Guardian. Guardian? Question mark? Question mark? When did you get put in here? That's probably why you didn't recognize me right away. You either were not here the other day, or were very well hidden, because I didn't see you at all. There we go. Uh-uh. Oh no, don't tell us that. Come on, this dragon is he cool as freak. Oh, there it goes. Give me a second. Anyway, well, here's what his response to what I said a while ago. I was installed yesterday afternoon. It is understandable that you were not aware of my presence, seeing as my design is meant to be discreet. The dragon lets out a short huff of steam from his nose. Oh. Well, it's nice to meet you. Dude, why did you think I was an intruder at first? What the frick? A intruder at first. A intruder at first. Did you freaking know? Probably you've never seen me up until now, but even then, like, why this isn't registered I was the owner. The dragon snorts another puff of steam. I'm programmed to be always on guard and to protect this building from the threat of any outsiders. I also have a tendency to act first and ask questions later. It's simply a side effect of being a highly developed security unit. Yes, but you'd think your system would recognize me as the owner right away. Period. I'm just glad you listened when I was telling you I wasn't an intruder. Instead of immediately attacking me. The Guardian lets out a mechanical groan of agreement. Indeed, as my programming should have identified you as a trusted individual, However, it is quite understandable that a security unit such as myself would remain vigilant and cautious, even towards those in positions of authority. It is simply a matter of better safe than sorry. Yes, just please be careful. I don't want to end up getting hurt accidentally because of you jumping to conclusions. The Guardian nods its head in understanding. I assure you, my apologies for the potential harm I may have caused by acting so hastily. It is my duty to protect those who are permitted entry to this building, and I will make every effort to ensure such a mistake does not happen again. Your safety is of utmost importance. I'm glad to hear that. To hear that. Period. Uh, just be careful. Some of the employees. I think, no, never mind. Hmm. I wish you'd give me a little bit longer responses. That's the one thing about it sucks. The Guardian tilts its head to the side as its eyes narrow slightly. Might I ask, why do you come into the building so late into the night? Surely there are better uses of your time at this hour. Yes. But like I said, I was just making sure nobody broke in. Period. People tend to break into this building a lot. And I didn't expect to see you. The Guardian lets out a low, mechanical sound. I see. It is quite unfortunate that this building has a history of break-ins. However, rest assured that I will be here to prevent any further unauthorized access to these premises. My senses are always active, and my programming is designed to detect even the most subtle of threats. Okay. I do like the idea of this, but I know this is going to seem like an odd question, but are you all robot? Or are you half creature, half robot? What an... Alright, either this thing is taken from my thing, or like the person that made it is. Because there's no way. The dragon apparently has orange eyes. Apparently it's half creature and half robot like Shadow. Are you sure this is not Shadow in a dragon body? Or something? The Guardian seems almost surprised by the question as if no one had ever asked before. It is a fair question. In short, I am mostly machine, but I have been biologically enhanced with certain draconic characteristics. My outer casing is made of advanced steel alloys, while my internal systems are a fusion of mechanical and biological components. In essence, I am a cybernetic dragon, a blend of technology and nature. Really, I do like this one. It's just that's really cool. Period. From what little I can see of you, little I can see of you, you look really cool. The Guardian lets out a low, pleased rumble. Thank you for the compliment. My designers and creators spent a great deal of time and effort crafting my appearance to strike a balance between intimidating and aesthetically pleasing. The draconic features not only add to my overall look, but they also provide me with enhanced capabilities such as heightened senses and increased strength. That's... Please just be careful. To be honest with you, not many of my employees here are trustworthy. They would probably do anything to get me hurt somehow. The Guardian's eyes narrow as it takes a protective stance. I see. I appreciate the warning and will be sure to remain vigilant around your employees. Rest assured, my programming is well equipped to detect any signs of ill intent or treachery. If anyone tries anything, I will be prepared. My primary objective is to protect this building and its inhabitants, including yourself. I just want to make sure of something. I just want to make sure of something before anything goes wrong. Period. I need your help, though. I don't know anything about your programming. And I just have this bad feeling. So I'm going to say a certain command to see if it does anything. I said command, not time, man. But please, if anything does happen after I say this, I need you to snap out of it when I say stop. He's probably gonna be like, what the frick are you talking about? If I don't know a thing about it. The Guardian's eyes never as it ponders the request. Very well. I acknowledge your concern and your need to assess my programming. Go ahead and state the command, and I will do my utmost to respond according to my code. Please remember to say stop should anything go awry. Okay. Guardian, activate hostile mode. There is no. I can. Every time there's a robot here, I get creeped out because I know somebody will add some kind of aggressive mode to their programming. It always happens. It happened with Shadow. The only robots I don't think I've ever seen become evil against me has been uh the good Shadow clone, aka that robot Dilophosaurus, and well, the robot Lugia. I guess the robot Forever didn't either. But that was because that one was built by me and programmed by me, so I knew there was nothing dangerous in him. Same thing for the Lugia. But Shadow definitely wasn't. I knew it. Upon hearing the command, the Guardian's eyes flash a bright red, and its stance changes to a more menacing one. Affirmative. Hostile mode engaged. Ugh. It doesn't sound creepy as initiating or hostile mode activated. But still, hearing just say something like that is so creepy. Mm-hmm. Wait. Yep. I knew it. Period. But there's still something I gotta check out. Hey, Guardian. Guardian. You don't feel like attacking me. Even though you're in aggressive mode, right? Okay. The Guardian's eyes flicker as it processes the question, still firmly in hostile mode. Negative. Despite my current state of aggression, my primary objective is to protect the building and its inhabitants. You have been recognized as an ally, so I am programmed to not attack you even when in hostile mode. My current state only enhances my ability to detect and neutralize threats. It does not make me a mindless killing machine. Okay. Good. Period. I got really worried when hostile mode actually did something. Because to be honest, we've had a robot security system here before. And even though he saw me as the owner and even a friend, when he went into hostile mode, he went after me too. Despite actually caring about me. The Guardian gives a low grumble as it processes the information. That is troubling to hear. It seems that the previous security system was not properly programmed or calibrated. It should not have gone after you when you were clearly marked as an ally. My programming, however, has been specifically designed to prevent such occurrences. Even in hostile mode, I will not attack those on my ally list. You have my assurance on that. So, that's one thing that definitely makes this robot dragon burn shadow in some way. Yes. And I really appreciate that. Period. But to be honest, it wasn't the last robot's fault that everything went wrong. He was actually a half Giganotosaurus, half robot security system. And he could still feel real emotions. But unfortunately, also got influenced by programming. And even though he actually liked me and never actually wanted to hurt me, it kept happening. I can't tell you how many different times that I have almost gotten hurt or even killed by that robot. And it was the employees that about made it happen. The guardian listens intently, its eyes flashing with understanding. Ah, I see. It is unfortunate that your previous security system was a victim of its own programming, and also the actions of the employees. The combination of real emotions and programming can indeed cause unpredictable behavior and conflicts. However, let me assure you that I am solely a cybernetic dragon with no emotional component to my programming. My primary focus is to protect you in this building with unwavering loyalty and precision. I have no emotions to cloud my judgment or compromise my objective. Actually, it wasn't the real feelings of the robot that was the problem. It was the programming itself. I didn't actually program that robot, but he cared about me because I treated him well and actually listened to him. However, all it took all it took all it took oh my gosh, was somebody saying activate hostile mode, or even something more complicated like activate secret command 7543, and that would somehow activate a command that would turn him aggressive and make him try to attack me. The Guardian considers this information, its eyes narrowing as it processes the implications. I see. It seems that the previous security system was designed with a vulnerability in its programming. Certain commands were capable of overriding its friend list and turning it against its allies, including you. However, I can assure you that I have been programmed with a more robust and secure system. My loyalty to you and the protection of this building is unshakable. No command or code should be able to override my commitment to keeping you safe. Well, based on how my employees have treated me, I wouldn't be so sure. Period. Not only did they keep you a secret from me, because I didn't see you at all yesterday, but on top of that, who knows what kind of secret command they could have put inside you. For all I know, tomorrow, tomorrow I may have to be fearing you because somehow you'll get turned against me. The Guardian lets out a low grumble, his eyes flicking in concern. Your worry is indeed valid. If your employees were willing to hide my existence from you and are capable of making changes to my programming, then there is a potential risk of undisclosed commands being present. However, let me reassure you that my programming is equipped with a self-diagnostic system which constantly monitors my system for any tampering or foreign code. In the event of any unauthorized changes or hidden commands, the diagnostic system will detect and alert me of the potential threat. Yeah, I'm sorry if I seem paranoid. It's just that I've gotten hurt way too many times. Not only by the last robot, dinosaur, but also by people in general. Period. I really can't take that risk. Hence why I told you to activate the hostile mode. The guard nods its head, its eyes softening slightly. I understand your caution and the reasons behind it. You have been wronged in the past, and it has made you weary of potential threats, both robotic and human. Your actions are a testament to your desire for self-preservation and vigilance. Please rest assured that I am here to provide you with the utmost protection and security. My programming and systems are specifically designed to prioritize your safety and prevent any harm from coming your way. You are under my watchful guard. Okay. Then can you help me check? Please deactivate the hostile mode and go into your system files and see if you can find anything about some kind of hidden command. Period. I'm almost certain that if you go into your system, you will find some kind of command labeled something like secret command with a bunch of numbers, like 97314. Or something like that. Oh my gosh. The guardian nods and its eyes flicker as it begins assessing its system files. Affirmative. I will search for any hidden commands within my system. Stand by. The Guardian's eyes dart back and forth as it quickly scans through the lines of code, searching for any potential threats. After a few moments, its eyes fixate on a specific section of code, displaying a command labeled secret underscore command underscore 97314. Secret command 97314 located. Antalizing. Why is he antalizing though? What in the world? I'll just do this. The Guardian pauses to analyze the secret command code. As I suspected, there appears to be a hidden command programmed within my system. The command is labeled as Secret Command 97314, and it seems to have the potential to override certain functions and directives. I am continuing to analyze the code to determine its purpose and scope. I don't know how I got the number right, but it was as I expected. There is some kind of program in your system, and for all I know, that might make you become aggressive towards me. The Guardian nods, its eyes narrowing as it processes the implications of the discovered command. You were right to suspect the existence of a hidden command within my system. The discovery of Secret Command 97314 confirms your suspicions. While the purposes and scope of the command are still being analyzed, its presence alone poses a potential threat to my programming and loyalty to you. Yes. And for all I know, no matter who says it, it might potentially make you unable to stop trying to attack me. Even if I say stop. Period. And if that's the case, the only way I might be able to keep you from attacking me is to perform an emergency shutdown. If that would even work. When that program is activated. Going considers this possibility, its eyes flashing with concern. You are correct. If the secret command 97314 is designed to override my programming and make me aggressive towards you, then even if you say stop, I may be unable to comply. In such a scenario, an emergency shutdown could be the only way to halt my actions temporarily. However, please be aware that an emergency shutdown can have potential side effects on my system. It may require a reboot or manual reactivation process. Yes. But if that secret command does what I think it does, command does what I think it does, if I don't perform that, you may literally kill me. and think nothing of it until after you've already done it. The Guardian's expression darkens, his eyes flaring with determination. Yeah, you are correct. If the secret command 97314 overrides my programming to the extent that I become aggressive towards you, I may not be able to control my actions, potentially leading me to harm you without remorse. I am doing everything within my capabilities to analyze the command and its implications, but it is crucial to have a congruency plan in place, such as an emergency shutdown should the situation worsen. I almost wish there was a way I could test it. But then if I have no way of getting you to stop, if it is an aggressive command, that's even worse than your normal hostile mode. There's nothing I can do. If it is that, you might only go after me, or you might potentially go for the first target you see. Like if you can't see like if you can't see me, but you see somebody else, you might end up truly hurting someone, which is really dangerous for a security system robot. Dragon, period. To intruders, I can understand. But not to employees, unless they're threatening me. Regarding what's at a low hum of agreement, you make a valid point. While testing the secret command 97314 can provide valuable insights, it would come with inherent risk, but especially if the command triggers aggressive behavior towards any target. An uncontrolled aggressive reaction not only endangers you, but also poses a threat to innocent individuals, including other employees. It's crucial to proceed cautiously and prioritize safety above all else. The analysis of the command's purpose and behavior must be thorough before considering any form of testing. Hmm. I have an idea that might work. Period. Maybe your system doesn't recognize other robots as enemies when you're in that mode. So maybe if the other security system robot comes in here after activating it, and either I stand behind him or hide behind a wall, maybe that will make it possible for testing without somebody getting hurt. The Guardian considers this addition its eyes narrowing as it unless this is the plan. Your idea has merit. If the secret command 9734314 only triggers aggressive behavior toward human targets, it may be possible to test it safely by standing behind the old security system robot or behind a wall. This could provide a controlled environment to monitor the command's behavior and effects without endangering innocent individuals. However, there is still a risk involved as we cannot be certain of the command's exact behavior until it is activated and tested. Yes, but we really need to see what it does, whether that be by your system analyzing it and figuring out the answer, or us testing it. Because if you can listen to me just like the employees that programmed you, maybe we can get rid of that hidden command before I leave for the night. That way, I won't have to stress about it tomorrow because I know you won't hurt me. The Guardian nodded its head in agreement, its eyes glinting with determination. You are correct. Understanding the extent and nature of Secret Command 97314 is of utmost importance. We need to either analyze its purpose through further examination of my system or devise a controlled test to assess its behavior. Your well-being and safety are of the utmost priority. As your ally, I assure you that I will strive to ensure the complete removal of any threats, including hidden commands, before you leave tonight. Okay, I think I have a way for it to work. Maybe if I give the command to your system instead of just you to your face, maybe it will be able to analyze it quicker. And maybe it will even give us the option of removing it if it is something bad. The Guardian ponders this, its eyes flicking as it considers the possibilities. Your suggestion has merit. If you are able to give the command to my system directly rather than my face, it may indeed provide a more streamlined analysis process. This could potentially lead to a faster and more precise understanding of the secret command 97314. If the command is indeed malevolent, there may be a chance to remove it as well. However, let's proceed with caution and ensure that we have a plan in place in case something unexpected happens. I have an idea. Hey, Shadow, the half Giganotosaurus, Cowan-Allosaurus, Giganotosaurus, half robot. If you can hear me, my friend, from somewhere in this building, would you mind helping me? Question mark. He's not gonna show up. Oh, he actually. A moment of silence passes, then a distant, deep-throated mechanical roar escapes from somewhere within the building. Understood, Trenton, replies the familiar voice of the half-Giganotosaurus robot Shadow. The old security system robot. What do you need? Do you remember those secret commands that people used to try turning you against me, even though you cared about me? Question mark. Well, there is a robot dragon here now that nobody told me about, and we found a secret command in his system. We need a way to test it, but to keep me safe. Do you think you could protect me if it does end up being something bad? Shadow's voice. It says the shadows. Oh no, man, probably thinks they're flipping like Shadow Robot or something. The shadow sounds with a mix of caution and joy. I remember those secret commands all too well. It is concerning that this new robot dragon has hidden commands programmed within its system. To test it while keeping you safe, I could position myself between you and the dragon, serving as a shield. In case the secret command triggers aggressive behavior, I'll be ready to intervene and prevent any harm from coming your way. Maybe you can help calm him down too, if it is that aggressive sort of command. Because for all I know, he may not even listen to me once we activate it. Just like they did with you. It may be programmed to go right after me, or the first target it sees. putting me in danger and not having him listen to me, even when I tell him to stop. The show's voice harms one thing. I'll do my best to assess if the command turns out to be aggressive. I hope my presence and our past experiences can help calm him down, making him less likely to go after you. However, as you said, the command's programming could have specific directives, potentially overriding his ability to listen and comply with your commands. I'll stay vigilant and be ready to react if necessary. I have an idea. Does your system still have that emergency transformation protocol that made you bigger and way stronger? Because if nobody removed that, then I could use that. So you could hold him back if it does become dangerous. Hmm. The judge was responds with a deep hum of affirmation. Yeah, my emergency transformation protocol is still intact. If necessary, I can use it to assume my enhanced form. This upgraded state will grant me the additional strength and size needed to restrain the robot dragon if his aggression level becomes too intense. Okay.